All right, spell dilate. Spell pie. The next word is intent. Your word is house. The next word is duck. The next word is noob. Your word is giant. Next up, brain. All right, spell monk. The next word is soda. All right, spell cool. Next up, iron. Your word is reply. Can you spell mix? Mix. The next word is town. Spell twist. The next word is ash. Your word is ink. The next word is burial. All right, spell noble. The next word is echo. All right, spell plethora. Plethora. All right, spell pigeon. All right, spell chicken. All right. The next word is... Next up, probably. Spell immobilize. Next up, lactose. Your word is villain. All right, spell doctrine. Your word is automatic. Next up, gazebo. The next word is refugee. All right, spell alliance. All right, spell walnut. Next up, meditate. All right, spell special. Your word is warrior. Next up, bamboo. All right, spell frolic. All right, spell 20. Spell refugee. All right, spell strategic. Spell familiar. All right, spell obesity. Spell dilate. Your word is appetite. Your word is paradox. Your word is armor. All right, spell bayonet. Can you spell doctrine? Spell zygote. Spell abdomen. Spell imminent. The next word is expenditure. Can you spell problematic? Your word is abhorrent. Can you spell legendary? The next word is dauntless. Spell methodology. All right, spell liaison. Your word is Machiavellian. Spell predecessor. All right, spell ingenious. Spell brucellosis. Can you spell pursuit? All right, spell heresy. Spell automatic. Spell ionize. All right, spell plethora. Next up, thesis. Spell tremendous. Spell queen. All right, spell lactose. Spell burger. Spell seldom. Next up, vague. All right, spell firefighter. Can you spell center? Spell semicircle. Your word is embassy. All right, spell integrity. Next up, excellent. Your word is telepathy. Spell flavor. Can you spell independence? All right, spell humanitarian. All right, spell imprisonment. Next up, erratic. Can you spell hypothesis? Can you spell juxtaposition? Your word is recipient. Next up, negotiation. All right, spell sapphire. All right, spell epiphany. Can you spell narcissistic? The next word is clandestine. Clandestine. Your word is isometropia. The next word is verbatim. Your word is comeuppance. The next word is colloquialism. Next up, await. Can you spell liable? Can you spell voluntary? Next up, overdue. The next word is remarkable. The next word is immobilize. All right, spell gradual. Gradual. Can you spell secret? All right, spell powder. Powder. Your word is scrutiny. Scrutiny. All right, spell furious. All right, spell abstract. Spell magnificent. The next word is alliance. All right, spell subsidy. Your word is
Rye. Rye.
next up,
Akin.
spell
Normal.
The next word is
Uncomfortable.
the next word is albeit. Next up,
Reincarnation.
spell
Cognitive.
the next word is
Rhythm.
all right, spell
Chlorophyll.
next up, consumption. Your word is
Surrogate.
your word is
Sabotage.
all right, spell transportation. Spell
Obituary.
can you spell
Opaque.
your word is
Ambiguous.
next up,
Chauffeur.
Stop being a smart booty.
spell abolish. The next word is
Diesel.
can you spell betray? All right, spell
Quill.
next up,
Probably.
all right, spell
Walnut.
the next word is
Agnostic.
Alright, this is so unfair.
your word is
Circle.
your word is
Crowd.
spell curious. The next word is
Formidable.
the next word is
Lather.
your word is breakthrough. All right, spell
Gallant.
all right, spell chronic. Next up,
Sniffle.
all right, spell
Cooking.
all right, spell
Oasis.
can you spell pigeon? Your word is
Anatomical.
all right, spell scholarship. Your word is sentimental. Your word is
Susceptible.
The next word is transparency. All right, spell asthma. The next word is
Fluorescent.
all right, spell articulate. All right, spell surveillance. Can you spell bizarre? The next word is meditate. Your word is transaction. Spell alphabet. Can you spell
Window.
your word is
Broccoli.
next up?
Villain.
Spell gazebo. The next word is congratulate. The next word is
Syntax.
the next word is guideline. Your word is password. Next up, debris. Spell
Chicken.
can you spell offender? All right, spell refrain. All right, spell
Dolphin.
spell
Tangerine.
spell
Concentration.
the next word is
Lightning.
spell commodity. Your word is catalog. All right, spell
Resilience.
can you spell abscond? Next up, absence. Spell
Circle.
your word is offender. All right, spell tremendous. All right, spell
Window.
the next word is
Gradual. Gradual.
the next word is
Overdue.
the next word is dilate. Spell bizarre. The next word is
Tangerine.
all right, spell alliance. Spell voluntary. The next word is
Rye.
all right, spell
Cooking.
spell warrior. All right, spell debris. Spell
Diesel.
the next word is
Semicircle.
the next word is
Burger.
your word is password. The next word is
Enchantment.
your word is
Flamboyant.
the next word is imprisonment. All right, spell caustic. Caustic. Next up, notorious. Spell beneficiary. Spell diplomatic. Your word is biography. Your word is optimism. Your word is accomplishment. Your word is
Liaison.
next up,
Lexicography.
next up,
Indefatigable. Indefatigable.
next up, furious. Next up, albeit. All right, spell scrutiny. All right, spell
Broccoli.
all right, spell frolic. The next word is
Paradox.
next up.
Lather.
The next word is breakthrough. Can you spell?
Agnostic.
The next word is
Sniffle.
your word is
Normal.
your word is abstract. The next word is subsidy. The next word is
Villain.
spell pursuit. All right, spell refrain. Spell chronic. Spell guideline. The next word is
akin,
next up.
plethora,
Your word is problematic. Your word is
rhythm,
can you spell solidarity? Your word is kernel. Spell
zygote,
the next word is
symmetrical,
the next word is abscond. All right, spell mathematician. All right, spell
peppermint,
spell exponential. Next up, monosyllabic. Can you spell
consanguine,
all right, spell minuscule. Next up,
zephyr,
can you spell
homeopathy,
your word is captious. All right, spell
municipal,
your word is
commodore,
the next word is
queen,
spell firefighter. Can you spell meditate? Can you spell
telepathy,
spell
secret,
the next word is
crowd,
next up,
liable,
your word is vague. Spell pigeon. All right, spell congratulate. Spell
center,
can you spell remarkable? Your word is
ionize,
your word is
probably,
all right, spell curious. Spell heresy. All right, spell absence. Can you spell appetite? Spell armor. The next word is powder. Spell participation. Participation. All right, spell
Ravenous.
all right, spell
Fictitious.
next up.
Champagne.
Your word is inhabitant. Spell scholarship. Can you spell deployment? Spell proclamation. All right, spell
Propaganda.
all right, spell
Gazebo.
the next word is embassy. The next word is
Lightning.
spell
Bamboo.
your word is
Walnut.
all right, spell
Concentration.
spell flavor. Spell betray. Your word is
Uncomfortable.
next up.
20.
Next up, seldom. Spell transaction. The next word is
Anatomical.
the next word is
Immobilize.
all right, spell
Gallant.
can you spell strategic? Next up, dolphin. Your word is
Lactose.
can you spell magnificent? Can you spell
Chicken.
next up, practitioner? The next word is automatic. All right, spell alphabet. All right, spell thesis. Next up, abolish. The next word is excellent. Your word is await. Spell
Syntax.
Can you spell
Formidable.
next up?
Familiar.
All right, spell
Quill. Quill.
spell obesity. All right, spell refugee. All right, spell
Bayonet.
spell
Oasis.
spell integrity. Can you spell
Special.
Can you spell automatic? Spell
Gazebo.
all right, spell
Oasis.
your word is pigeon. The next word is
Detrimental.
all right, spell
Aerodynamic.
your word is passionate. Can you spell negotiation? The next word is transportation. The next word is
Juxtaposition.
the next word is embarrassment. Spell
Reincarnation.
your word is
Intermission.
spell
Obituary.
all right, spell
Machiavellian.
all right, spell
Chauffeur.
can you spell tremendous? Can you spell heresy? Heresy. Spell dilate. All right, spell voluntary. Spell password. Can you spell albeit? Can you spell
Bayonet.
your word is breakthrough? Your word is refugee. Your word is
Armor.
Next up,
Rye.
next up,
Liable.
spell embassy. Spell
Semicircle.
all right, spell vague. Your word is
Immobilize.
the next word is
Window.
your word is
Familiar.
the next word is scrutiny. The next word is
Lightning.
next up, favorable. Can you spell transparency? Can you spell
Sapphire.
all right, spell
Thesaurus.
all right, spell
Imprisonment.
the next word is
Solidarity.
all right, spell
Propaganda.
the next word is technological. All right, spell
Susceptible.
all right, spell
Proclamation.
can you spell cacophony? Spell chronic. Can you spell abstract? All right, spell
Villain.
all right, spell
Broccoli.
next up, debris. Your word is transaction. Spell
Burger.
your word is refrain. All right, spell
Quill.
all right, spell
Plethora.
the next word is appetite. Spell
Dolphin.
spell
Chicken.
all right, spell
Normal.
can you spell
Walnut.
can you spell remarkable? Spell
Crowd.
your word is
Meditate.
all right, spell thesis.